This is Chunky Boys Season 2, a duo Iron Man chunk-locked adventure with a twist. In each episode, we start in a random chunk, and then the clock counts down. But this time, when the clock runs out, we lose all of our newly acquired chunks. In Season 2, we're going all in, locking ourselves in a new part of the map in every episode with no way out. So there's even more pressure than before. How do we prevail with these new restrictions? Where will we get taken this time? What sort of wild and unconventional methods are we going to have to use to progress? Well, one thing is still for sure. We're a couple of chunky boys. Hello everybody and welcome back to Chunky Boys. It's episode 15. We're here at the Sinclair Mansion, ready to get going with another fantastic episode. As always, I am Chunk Baka, the Snap Locket, aka the Chunk Baka, and I'm here with the biggest of chunkers, also known as my good friend Zach. How are you doing today?
Fat and happy. Just ate dinner. Ready to record.
Yeah, what'd you have for dinner? Something yummy?
I had a chimichanga. Got Mexican today.
I'm jealous.
What do you
I might be hungry by the end of this episode. All right, so yeah, we are here. We are ready to get going with another episode. But before we get started with today's episode, let's talk about what we did in the previous episode. First of all, if you have not seen it, well, guess what? You can remedy that situation. There's a card in the top right corner of your screen right now that you can click, which will take you directly to the last episode. You can also always visit the playlist link in the description or go to my channel on YouTube. And if you don't want to watch the full episode, you can always check out the YouTube short recap, which I put out last week. But if you want a quick explanation, I'll give that to you right now. We were in the Varrock area. We did a couple of quests there. We got some wood cutting and fire making experience, which is great because we're shooting for Wintertot at some point in the hopefully near future. We also bought some really cool upgrades from the Champions Guild, so you can go check out the episode if you want to see what those are. And then at the last part of the episode, we kind of went crazy and unlocked a few chunks in the Lumbridge area to finish up some of the things that we started in episode 13. So we got to complete a few more of the quests that we had lingering there. It was a great episode. I would highly recommend going to check it out if you have not. But once you've done that and you're back here on this episode, I'm sure you are itching to hear what we are going to do today. I'm very excited about this one because we are going to be able to knock out a goal that I have had for quite a while now. It's been a thorn in our side. We've talked about it several times over the course of this series. We are finally going to be able to stitch that wound up, but a little bit of suspense is going to be left there because, as of course is customary, I want to talk about the chunks that we have unlocked for this episode. So if we go to our chunk map, you'll see that we rolled the Sinclair Mansion chunk at the end of the last episode. A very, very chill chunk to be in. There was a lot of different paths that we could have taken off of it. There were a lot of possibilities for this episode, but I'm happy with what we settled on. You got a little bit of a spoiler there. We are just going to cut a path straight down from us. We're going to unlock this stretch down to the town or city or village of Witchhaven, and we're going to unlock a couple of chunks off of it to get access to the Ardougne market and also the fishing platform, which gives you a little clue about one of the things we're going to do this episode. So yeah, this is going to be it. We actually don't have to purchase any extra chunks this episode to unlock this stretch. We just get to use the normal 6 that we have, so we get to save a couple of chunky tokens for once, which is great. And I think that this little stretch is going to give us quite enough content to fill up an episode. And so I don't even think I'm going to spoil what it is that we're going to do, but I will say that the thorn in our side that I mentioned just a minute ago that we are going to be able to remedy, the mistake that we're finally going to be able to patch up, has to do with this fishing shop right there. So if you remember us talking about a particular item in the category of fishing tools that we wish we'd had up to this point, guess what? We're going to be able to get it today, and I'm very excited about that. We're going to be able to get it and use it today. So yeah, that's going to be great. Okay, Zach, I don't think that there is much more that I want to talk about, except I want to state that we are starting this episode with 369 chunky tokens. Oh yeah, do some push-ups. He's ready to go, man. He's ready to go. Cool. Let's get going with this episode then, unless there was anything in the intro that I missed talking about.
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, if I did forget something, we'll probably remember it in just a second. You have a clue as to what our initial starting plan is going to be based off of the quest helper and what it's highlighting right now. Zach, if you're ready, I'm going to put 2 hours on the clock, and I'm going to start the clock, and then we're going to get going. And brand new one already on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, clock's ticking. Let's get going. We are going to kick off this episode by doing the quest that is right next to us, which is the murder mystery quest. This one's pretty quick, if I remember.
Yeah, I just did this on my hardcore. It didn't take long.
All right, you wanted to get some extra flour in here. I saw you have like
I got it.
a lot of pots. I, for some reason, only have 3 of them. Whoa, okay.
You're gonna need those 3 for the quest. but
Yeah, so
I
I'll
got
keep them, but I might be able to
7
refill them after I use them for the quest. By the way, I was gonna say we should place bets on who we think the killer is right off of the bat, but we have the thread already, so maybe there's too much of a spoiler.
Wait, we have the same thread. I think we have the same person.
Ooh.
Maybe.
All right, so if you don't look at the thread color, don't look at it. No spoilers. But go ahead and post in the comments who you think the killer is right now. I always get the one girl, but I don't remember her name right now. I don't
That's
even
who I had as well.
I don't even know who the possible suspects are because I'm terrible with names. But the only name that I saw in the mansion was Frank. So I think that Frank did it, and I'm just gonna say that right now. That even if all the evidence points to someone else, I really think that Frank was the killer. All right, now you told me to buy a stew down here, which I believe is a diary task. Yep, diary task, easy task in the Candorn area. Did you buy a stew as well?
I did, so that's 3 each.
3 chunky tokens each, and also not a bad food. I know it's kind of a pain to keep buying them over and over again because of the dialogue. I wish it was a shop, but I believe that they don't heal that poorly. Oh wait, what am I talking about? Food. We're gonna be able to get so much food this episode.
We good, man.
Yeah,
we
we're
good.
finally gonna be able to sort out our food problem in a number of ways, because we could also steal some more cakes from the stall, but I don't even know if I want to do that because we're just going to get a whole lot of like cookable food. Now, there is the question of cooking levels, because I don't know about you, but I only have level 13 cooking, and the food that we're going to be able to acquire today requires only 15. Never mind. Okay, I think we're fine. I probably have enough raw food in my bank to get up to 15 cooking. I know who it is. I know who done it. I have all the proof. The dog was barking and their fingerprint matches, and also, yes, cool. Nice. Hey, 2K. That's great for us. And some crafting levels. Very, very good. I don't actually know if that got me above the level 10 threshold, but we get chunky tokens for completing the quest. I believe it was novice, so that should be 5 chunky tokens each.
Yep, 5 each.
What crafting
I also
level
don't know.
did you get? How much did we get?
We were either 9 or 10.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go to the skill calculator, take our current XP, subtract that, and then put it back into the skill calculator, and that'll tell us.
Okay, yeah, so we did break level 10.
Nice. Okay, so that is 3 more chunky
Another 3
tokens
each.
Very
Yep.
good. Very good. Now let us do a couple of diary tasks. Oh, I forgot to get extra flour. That's okay, I have 1. Why did it say I needed 3 flour? I only used 2.
It's a good question.
Please, I only used 2. Let's get the stuff together for the sea slug quest. Is it sea slug? Yeah, it's sea slug.
What's your stitch with the stoof? Sticky stoof.
What? What's the sticky stew?
The black goo.
Oh, the swamp paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 5 swamp paste, so I will give you 1 of them.
Take 1, please.
And that is the only thing that we need. Also, I've just realized we could not have done this quest before last episode because it requires 30 fire making. How cool is that?
We're so good at this game. Let's make sure to pray at this altar. And I wrote one more thing down in my notes. We can do the shrimp on the fishing platform once we get there.
Ah, okay. So that means I need a net. I need a net.
Yeah.
Grab a net.
We can just buy one when we get our fishing runs.
Is it praying at the altar here, or is it playing the church organ?
Play that organ.
Play the organ. I'm a rock star. Boom. Easy task in the Candorn area. 3 more chunky tokens for each of us.
Grab this rod real fast.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I was going to say let's start a sea slug, but let's go to the fishing shop first because I'm very excited about it. So for those of you wondering what it has been that I've been talking about, this fishing shop right here. Please let us trade with this guy. Yes, he sells fly fishing rods and feathers as well. Maybe not a bad idea to stock up on some of those for extra food. I believe we have all this other stuff, but it was the fly fishing rod that we didn't have access to. The first fishing shop we bought stuff from was Catherby, and we didn't know it at the time. We've discovered it later. They don't sell fly fishing rods there. And then when we were in Port Sarim, which is another shop that sells fly fishing rods, we didn't think about it and we didn't buy fly fishing rods. So the couple times that we've wanted to do river fishing with the fly fishing rod, we haven't been able to, but we now can. And so now we are going to do the sea slug quest, which is another really quick quest to get out of the way, which should give us a little bit of XP, some more chunky tokens. And we can also do another diary task out on the fishing platform. Cool. Talk to Holgart.
Reminds me of Iron Giant.
Is there a
Holgart.
character whose name is Holgart?
I think it's Bogart. I don't remember.
Are you not thinking of Hodor from Game of Thrones?
Oh, the door.
Did
I
you
got
get
a
a
fishing
fishing
one.
level off of one shrimp?
I got
Cool.
an anchovy. I'm still stuck here fishing.
Ah, hey, that's a medium task in the Artie area. I totally thought it was an easy task. That means we get 5 chunky tokens each for completing
Wow.
that medium task.
All right, let's save this kid.
Oh my gosh, everyone on this platform is possessed. Hi, Kenneth. Remember when Kenneth's Concerns came out and then he looked like really creepy?
Vaguely, yes.
I was just thinking about that earlier today. The like overhaul to the children that they did in RS2, and they didn't look good. They really didn't look good. I just learned the other day that you can actually get really, really horrible parasites if you eat raw slugs and snails. So, word of advice to everyone, and you as well, Zach, don't eat raw slugs or snails.
That's good advice. I think I'll follow it.
Just in case you had a craving. All right, so now we have to play the claw game with Kenneth. He's like one of those aliens from Toy Story. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. The claw.
The claw! You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful. All right, well, Kenneth, you can be grateful by not fusing with the mother slug and trying to take over all of Gielinor, because I believe that happens in the quest that is not in old school RuneScape. I stopped at Slug Menace
That
because
just died so
So I can hear you. Let me find my head earbuds
All right.
and then you need to go talk to the wizard Cromperty.
that's right. Well,
These are 10
while
each, by the way.
yes, I was just gonna say this is a very exciting part of the episode where I get to talk, and Zach can't hear me, so I can say whatever I want to him. But yeah, like you said, we get 10 chunky tokens. Wait, 10 chunky tokens each? Now I wish I could confirm with him. I believe he said 10. Does that mean it's an intermediate quest? Ooh, cool. Well, chunky tokens, and now I'm gonna lead him to Wizard Crumpet. And here we go, Wizard Crumpetry. I believe I could just do this. Hey, nice. Made it into the Rune Essence Mine, which is another easy task in the Artie area. We're completing tasks in 2 different achievement diaries today. So yeah, that's 3 more chunky tokens each because I assume that Zach did it. He hasn't returned from the realm of the essence. There he is. He made it back. All right, so let's see. Now, I think I am going to do a bit of thieving. We've done the quests that we wanted to, and I believe all of the diary tasks, but I wanted to get a little bit more money this episode. And so I thought that we could do some silk stalls. And I don't know where Zach is going. Maybe he's going to the bank to drop his stuff off. Oh,
I'm back.
hey, are you heading to the bank to drop off all of your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured I would just get as much silk as I could carry and then go to the bank. I have also trapped the Artie Knight in the place just north of us, so he shouldn't be bothering us until he respawns in a minute.
Good man.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm efficient because I remember doing this in our very first episode. Cool. So this is where we're going to be for a little bit. Wow, it only took us about 20 minutes to get everything done, Zach. So we've got an hour 40 to get everything that we want to do this episode. So I feel like we could probably thieve silk for a while. I don't know about you, but that quest got me up to 29 fishing, very close to 30, and 35 is our goal. So I don't think it'll even take that long.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine.
35 fishing.
Although fishing's like notoriously slow, so we should just be careful, maybe.
Yeah, river fishing's pretty quick, so we could probably thieve silk for a little bit here, then go do the
I am
fishing.
of the opinion
then
that maybe we should do this in the other order.
You do fishing first.
Yeah, because we don't know how long it's going to take, and then
Okay.
once we have it, we can decide what to do based on how much time's left.
Yeah.
I know it wastes time walking back and forth, but
No, that's okay. I think that's a good idea because I that's the like must have this episode. Cool. Well, I tell you what, then I am just gonna go up north with my fly fishing rod and my feathers, and I should have enough feathers. I mean, I have almost 600. I'm not sure how many you have.
almost 500.
Okay, great. So yeah, we are gonna make our way up north. If you're not aware, there are some fly fishing spots north of Seer's village where we can catch salmon and trout. And it's not a bad idea. I don't think we both have to do this, but let's catch a couple of pike using the normal fishing rod because that is a possible Charlie the Tramp item. Raw pike is.
Okay.
And I know that because I got that step last episode. So let's just have some of those in the bank so that if he asks us that in the future, we have access to a couple. Also, you were incorrect about the
was
bears.
wrong.
The
I was
bears
wrong.
are aggressive. Ooh, nice. Good random event to get. I just got a genie.
Beautiful.
And I'm unsure what to put that on. I know you're doing herb lore. So I don't know if I need to bolster that up. I'm half tempted to put it on prayer because I still feel like prayer is our biggest bottleneck.
That's what I would do.
Okay, well, I'm going to do
As
that. And
well.
this might actually get me a level. Yeah, it will. 300 prayer XP, which gets me 31 prayer. I have access to ultimate strength, which is actually a really good prayer. And that means we have access to the monastery in Edgeville, which is actually great because that means if we roll that chunk, we could get priest robes up there. You want to grab some bowstring while we're walking by?
Yeah, might as well.
Like, I don't even know if I'll get a full inventory, but I'll just pick a couple of flax and then spin them. Ah, the nostalgia of picking flax. Okay, well, there's the level for the holy symbol already.
I mean, we need crafting for Lost City, so.
Right? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
spin the last one.
And I know this isn't gonna work, but I gotta try to see if we can start Elemental Workshop.
What's even the point of starting it if we can't finish it?
I think there's a diary task in there.
Oh. Okay, well, let me know your findings, and I'm going to go up north to get the fishing done.
Ooh, you can't start it.
Oh. I wish we could do Elemental Workshop, because that would be a good bunch of smithing and crafting XP. But unfortunately, it requires smithing and crafting to do. All right, so let's see. I'm going to catch a couple of pike. I might get like a
Okay.
dozen of them, and then just bank those, and then I'll switch over to the trout, and very, very shortly, salmon. And by the way, we are going to be banking all of the fish that we get because this is going to be really, really good food for us. This is what I was talking about earlier with the food situation being solved, at least somewhat. Hey, is that level 30 fishing I see?
It is the first salmon.
The first salmon! That's a huge
Throwback.
milestone. So, for getting level 30 fishing, you get 10 chunky tokens.
Ooh, I forgot.
Aha. Any moment now. Any fish now. Any second now. There it is. Level 30 fishing for me. I can catch salmon, and that's 10 more chunky tokens for us. Oh my gosh. After this, I am going to want to roll a desert chunk so badly. Congrats on 34 fishing. I'm going to want to do temperas. Oh, it's so
Oh.
fun on these accounts.
Yeah, it's really strong too. Food for days.
Hey, wait a second. I got level 34 fishing right now, and it prompted me that I could wear angler. Can you wear the angler waders now that you got a couple episodes ago?
Oh, I probably can. I'll check when I go to the bank.
Heck yeah, because if you do that, you will get a minuscule amount of more fishing XP.
I'll have to catch one less fish.
One less. Yep, mine says 34 fishing. You can wear the angler outfit. So how about that? You can use them
Booyah.
fancy pants.
Oh, it looks so good.
I'm excited to see them. I'm glad one of us actually made out with a pair when we did a couple of fishing trawler games. Didn't we only do 2? It was pretty lucky.
Yeah, I think we did 2.
Oh yeah,
I was
check them
very
out.
lucky.
Angler waders.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Look at
gonna
me.
look at that. They actually don't look that much different compared to my
No.
pants. But they feel different.
Mm-hmm. There we go. And that's 35. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this inventory for a sec.
Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, that's a good milestone. If I haven't said it already, I think I have. But level 35 fishing gets us access to the Temperos skilling boss, which is why we are getting that. I really, really want to do that boss. I'm right behind you. This inventory will finish it up. I need like 19 or 20 odd fish to get the level.
Cuckoo. Oh, I misclicked my hot button.
There he goes. Ooh, catch that eclectic imp while you're there.
Okay, yeah, sure, yep. All right, that's all for now.
All right, so where are you headed off to then? You gonna do some, should we do the elemental workshop thing?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay, so yeah, let's explain this for a sec. All right, I will explain this while I'm getting my last couple of fish here. There's a task in the Kandarin diary that is to kill one of each elemental in the elemental workshop. Now, we don't have the levels to complete elemental workshop because I believe it requires 20 in mining, smithing, and crafting. I could be wrong about that, but we don't have most of those levels. In fact, we don't have any. But we can, as Zach tested last time we were here, we can start the quest and get into the elemental workshop. So we're going to go in there, we're going to kill one of each elemental, and that'll complete another diary task. Nice. And there's the fishing level for me, so I am right behind you. Level 35 fishing. I'm curious to see how many fish I actually got as well. Let me go check. It should be like a couple hundred odd fish. Salmon, trout, yeah, 112 trout, 56 salmon. Not a crazy amount, but if we cook it up, that is decent food. I am gonna get some combat gear on, and I will head down into the workshop. Can I wear all of this? Nope, I don't have 30 defense yet. Why do I not have 30 defense yet? I'm still 2 levels away. Lagging behind in terms of combat, man. And also, you might need a pickaxe to aggravate a rock. All right, battered book. Use the knife on the book. Oh, I got to read it first. And now I can destroy the book. It's okay to destroy the book once you've read it. Like, that's perfectly acceptable.
Oh, mother.
What's going on?
Don't bother, dude. You gotta have 20 mining to mine the rock.
Can you kill one of the ones that's walking around and does it count?
I don't think it does.
Ooh.
I will double check.
Okay. Well, this was short-lived then, if we can't actually do it. I mean, we can get down here at least, which is kind of cool, I guess. Dang, I'm actually really close to the level you need to mine that.
Oh, wait. Try killing it.
Okay.
Maybe you have it backwards. It says, Earth elementals in rock form do not count. I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just kill one of the ones that's standing about. What it? It's one of those NPCs that you can't walk around. Yeah, I got like hung up on it. Whoa, this guy deals 4s, man. Be careful.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, that worked.
Okay, cool. Crisis averted. We can
Crisis
do
averted.
this. Oh my gosh, no way. I got a rock from him.
Noise.
Goodness. I'll see if I have HP to kill the air elemental. This guy's... The water one sucks. All right, 15 HP and a dream.
All right. That was pretty painless.
Cool. I mean, painless for you. Look at my health bar.
Oh, deathmatch.
We have about the same HP. Let's see who can win. Oh, big win for me. Oh, another hit. Oh, dear. Hey, he's got 1 HP left.
Let's go.
Nicely done. That guy didn't drop anything, but that is an easy task in the Kandarin area for both of us. So 3 more chunky tokens. And now I am going to bank all of my stuff, and I'm going to go back down to Artie, and let's do some thieving. Why don't we?
Woohoo!
I'm going to try something here. I don't know if a lockpick would make this a better chance. I should look that up. These chests right here. I hope this doesn't like poison me.
You do that.
Oh, too late. I already did it.
Couldn't remember if it teleports you on a failure.
Okay. Well, oh, that one doesn't give nature runes. That chest does work. Experiment is successful. We can get nature runes from the chest. That's not a bad idea to hop worlds a couple times and get some. I mean, how many nature runes do I have in the bank? Let me look at the remote banker plugin. Got 26 currently. because we are going to want those for alchemy spells in the near future.
Got 50 on my account.
You have 50 nature runes?
Yeah, I must have got like a rare table drop or something.
Wow. Okay, I might need to go take some bread before we do this, or I'm going to die at the hands of a knight. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a little bit of food. Oh, are we good now? I still don't trust it. I want to heal up just a little bit. I was pretty low from the elementals. This won't take but a moment to grab like a couple of cakes. All right, so we are down here in the Ardougne market with 48 minutes left on the clock. And I do believe that this is going to be the last thing that we do this episode. I think we've done everything else that we wanted to. So what we want to focus on now is getting money, which, as we've learned in a couple of episodes now, stealing from the silk stall and then trading that silk in later is a fantastic way for us to make money. So we're going to do that for a while. We're going to steal as much silk as we can this episode. And then I think we are going to purchase an extra hour in these chunks at the end of this episode, where we will probably steal more silk and then use some of that time for selling the silk back. So don't worry if you see the clock ticking down and we haven't started to sell the silk, because that is what is going on, and that night already aggroed us. So I'm just gonna say that we're good on nature runes then, if you have like 50 such in the bank.
Yeah, I don't think we have an issue with that for now. By the time we need more, we're going to be killing stuff that drops them.
Yes.
Mime show. All right.
All right. That is either going to be an emote for you or a couple pieces of the mime outfit. I think you can get up to 2 pieces of that from one event, so you could get 2 collection log slots. Gosh, how many emotes is he having you do?
So many.
I thought it was only 3.
This should be the last one.
All right. Well, let's see what the reward is.
Ooh, my mask.
Nice. It was just the one?
Yeah, just the one.
All right. Well, at least you look extremely creepy.
That's very creepy.
So that is 3 chunky tokens for a new collection log slot for you.
Yep.
Ooh, hey. What do we have here? We have a Miles. That is a bowl, good sir. Oh, well, okay. He gave me a kebab. Come on, Miles. Get with the program. Better than a spinach troll, I suppose. All right, we're coming up on the last 5 minutes, and I'm definitely going to get one last thieving level before we finish things off. I need 3 more silk, and I'll get level 46 thieving, which I don't think unlocks anything. I guess we'll find out in a second. Okay, that should be 46. Nah, nothing unlocked from it, but getting the thieving levels up is always pretty cool. And fun fact, with that level, thieving does become my highest skill. It just surpassed magic.
He's a thief.
Yeah, I am a thief. My class would be thief mage or something. Burglar magician. Is there anything else we need to do?
Not enough time. Let's unlock 15 chunks and do 3 quests in the last 5 minutes.
As, of course, is tradition. All right, we are coming down to the last couple of seconds here, and I think I will just be able to fill this inventory. One more pickpocket. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and no last. I saw that. We'll let it count. You were doing it as the timer hit 0. Oh yeah, get the mime mess going on. All right, that is the 2-hour session completed. I want to go see how much silk we made off with.
Maybe a couple hundred each.
I have over 300 by now at least. I have over 400. 426 silk.
That's weird. I only got 360 something. There's no way you did a full invent more than me. You must have had some
I
from
think
earlier.
I had some from before, and I don't remember where I would have gotten it. Maybe I kept a whole bunch for some reason.
Nice.
But that is cool. I'm not going to do the math right now. Maybe I'll have it on screen, but that's going to be a decent chunk of money when we sell it back to the stall. So yeah, if you don't remember from earlier, we are planning on buying an extra hour of after hours training in these chunks where we're going to thieve some more silk and then sell that stuff back to the silk trader. So don't worry, we didn't sell it this episode because that was part of the plan. But yeah, Zach, that's the end of episode 15. I liked it. I thought it was a very chill episode. I think we got some good things knocked out of the way. The fishing level makes me very, very excited. Also, just the fact that we have fly fishing rods now means that we have access to that form of food collecting. And the raw fish we were able to fish today will be a good source of food once we can cook it. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I think these nice chill episodes are really good from time to time. Hopefully all of you following along had a good time. What are your thoughts on the episode, Zach? How do you feel it went?
It was good. Chill. Everything we did was expected. It was just fine.
Yeah, it's nice to have an episode with no surprises, huh?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't always happen. Hey, so now that we've reached the end of the episode, let us tally up how many chunky tokens we gained and add it to our existing stack. How many chunky tokens are we ending the episode with?
473.
Awesome. So we made off with a little more than 100, I think.
Yeah, 104.
That's very cool. It's always nice to see that chunky coin collection grow. It'll be real useful because I know us. We're gonna spend a whole batch of them at some point in the near future. But hey, speaking of spending chunky tokens and the near future, let us pull up Chunk Picker V2 and find out where it is we are going to be starting the next episode. All right, here's Chunk Picker V2, not a sponsor. Here is the whole of Gielinor. Now that we have the level for Temperos, I would really, really like to roll a low desert chunk. That would be super cool to do a Temperos episode. It served us very well when we did it in season 1, and I wouldn't mind doing another session of that. But beyond that, I don't know. I'm itching to get a couple more combat levels because I want to be able to wield the rune mace and also the adamant chain body that I have. So if there was something we could do some combat training in, I think that would also be pretty fun. So yeah, if you're ready, Zach, I'm going to hit random start and we'll spin for a chunk.
Do the thing.
Do it! Spin the chunk picker! Ooh, hey!
Cool.
This is cool. Yeah, that is a useful chunk in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. This is great. We have not been in the Tree Gnome Stronghold yet. So there are a couple of things that I've been wanting to do here. There's like a Dwillberry you can buy in a shop. This is the first agility course we could do. Also starting Grand Tree. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go back to my in-game view and we'll take a look at this real quick before we end the episode. Here we go. So it is the Terror Bird enclosure chunk in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. I'm pretty stoked about this. I think that there's a couple of things in the Stronghold we could do, and we could probably even branch out a little bit and maybe get something done. There's a particular quest that I feel like we might be able to spend a couple of chunky tokens to buy a couple extra chunks and do, given what we have here, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. It might depend on a couple monster drop tables. But overall, I think right off of the bat, I am just immediately excited about this. I think at the very least, we'll be able to do a couple of Grand Tree type of things. Do you have any initial thoughts on this, Zach?
Yeah, just there's a lot of nitpicky stuff in here. You know, we need a Dirty Blast or RFD, start Grand Tree, we could do agility. I feel like this has a lot of potential if we pick some cool stuff.
Which reminds me, write down the Dirty Blast because I completely forgot about that.
Already done.
Nice. Cool. All right. Well, I think this is where we're going to leave you viewers. Let us know in the comments if there's anything that you can think of given this starting chunk, because you might be thinking of something that we haven't thought of yet. And that's always really helpful to hear. But yeah, this is going to be it. The end of episode 15. If you've made it this far, make sure you click the like button on this video. Absolutely leave us a comment down below. And if you haven't already, consider clicking the subscribe button. It helps out the channel, it helps us grow, and it'll notify you when new episodes come out. So yeah, look out for the recap for this episode next week. Look out for episode 16, which should be 2 weeks from now, as long as my schedule holds true. Sometimes it doesn't, but I'll try and stay on top of it. Zach, that is it for me. Give us some final words before we fade out to black.
I have nothing.
All right, then.
I wasn't prepared.
He never is. We'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye and good luck. see.
Man, your hair looks crazy from the back. I thought you were wearing a bear helmet or something.
It looks a little bit like a snelm, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right.